Fuck you.
That's how you're gonna start it? You know what? You're a big baby.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
You know what else, Garrett?
what?
This is the 15th episode of the Empty Heads podcast.
It's true. You know what that means.
Time for almost an hour of the worst two people saying things to you.
No, I was gonna say, I wanted to welcome our guest.
Henry,
Oh, he's not here.
we lied.
Sorry, folks. No guest today.
Garrett lied.
I lied.
We just couldn't get a time, so we did. Eventually,
Eventually, yeah.
we'll stick to eventually. How's your week?
It was good.
You just working a lot?
Yeah, I work every day this week, so. Except for the weekend, but, you know. I'm a 9-to-5 guy now, hey, man. I got kids to feed.
No,
I got a mortgage to pay.
You're a 5 to 9 guy.
I got a mortgage to pay.
Or whatever.
I got dogs to feed.
Mortgage. Can you imagine? One day we'll have mortgages to pay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm never gonna do that. I'm only ever gonna buy things with cash.
Within
I'm gonna buy a car, just slap like 30 grand on the desk or whatever.
within the next year, what would you think if I just, like, everybody's hanging out or whatever, and I just show up and, like, guys, this is my son. And he's, like, 4 years old, so he's existed this entire time.
I think I obviously wouldn't. It'd be jarring, but I think eventually it'd just be like, okay. Yeah, that's, what would you name your son? Gremblo?
That's not funny, man.
Garrett Jr.?
No. Let's see, what would I name my son? There's a lot of good names out there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe James.
Short for,
Jimothy.
no.
No, James is James.
Oh, James. No, Jim is short for James. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Maybe Douglas. I like that name.
I realize.
Short for Doug.
Yeah, you'd probably pick, the standard white names.
Yeah, but not that many people are named Douglas.
That's true. Like Douglas MacArthur.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's a general.
That's right. Yeah. That is the Pacific Theater. Yeah. Wow. How'd I forget that? I've just been doing nothing. Actually, I did a bit of DoorDash for a few days. That was nice.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
The world is ending, at least here in California.
Yeah, there's a big fire.
The sky is black, the sun is red, and there's ash raining down at all times.
When you look through the smoke cloud and you see the sun, I'm miming with my arms right in my hands right now, so you guys can't see, but it looks like the apocalypse because the sun is just red. And you think like there's some sinister shit going on here.
Constantly raining ash. And then like the sunlight is like this weird orange. It kind of feels like I'm playing Fallout New Vegas because everything was tinted orange in that game. My car is always covered in ash.
Yeah.
Like I got in and then the windshield is covered in ash and then I have to use the wipers and they kind of like it's like snow. It's so weird. It's so like dystopian.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Can't even go outside for a few minutes without feeling like you're like something's weird. Because the air is literally poisonous.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Climate change, it's good for us.
It is.
Pump as much carbon dioxide
Survival of the fittest.
in the atmosphere as possible. We'll evolve into like breathing it and able to handle it, but at the same time we'll devolve into like weird Neanderthals again. That's my theory.
That's your theory?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna die out and chimps are gonna take over.
That's my secondary theory.
Planet of the Chimps.
Just be Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I told you about how I was just hanging out with my mom and she was like, how do we get a pet chimpanzee? Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you did tell me about that. You told me about it.
Fuck you. There's so many things going on. I can't remember every conversation I have. I'm living the same day every day for like 6 years, 6 months.
I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, you have too. Everyone has. Our listeners.
And sure I have, you know. I'm doing something new every day. No, I'm not. It's really sad.
Don't lie to yourself. There's no point. At this point, there's no point in lying to yourself. What a sad time.
Yeah, these past 2 weeks, a little bit rough. Because there's just nothing going on.
Very boring.
The Boys dropped.
The Boys. Oh, yeah, huh? Since the last time we
Good
talked.
television.
Good television. Excellent television.
First 3 episodes.
Killer.
Cha-ching, baby.
Homelander is weird as ever.
Yeah, man. It's awesome.
It's really good. The new hero, Stormfront, she's cool.
She's funny.
Yeah. I like her powers.
Yeah.
The lightning shit, that's cool.
Let's do some non-spoilers for a little bit and then spoilers, yeah?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. So far, it's really great.
Yeah.
Everything, acting, production-wise. It feels and looks like it's very, like, expensive, you could say.
Right. They definitely upped the budget.
Yeah, high production value.
Once, because, I mean, the budget was initially, like, a lot. I don't know the numbers, but you could tell that the production value was initially a lot for the first season.
Yeah.
But since the success...
It looks even more so.
Yeah, you could tell that it's basically, like, on par with a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Every episode.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
For a TV show.
Definitely.
I
was watching like the first, obviously 3 episodes because that's how they're releasing them, and I was just like, everything from the first season just not in my head at all. I really need to rewatch it. Yeah, because they did the recap, but I was like, they were talking about some stuff, and I was like, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah, I forgot some of the things, but the recap was enough for me. I think there's, for me, like you said, you're gonna rewatch it. I might do that, but at the same time, if whatever they touched on the recap was probably all we needed to know.
Yeah.
Unless there's something that they're gonna, it's gonna come back later or whatever.
I was also left wondering, like, because they don't say like how much of a time jump there is between 1 and 2.
I mean, it feels fairly recent.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I think I think it was a year. I think they mention it in dialogue.
They do?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Haven't seen Butcher for a year. Some shit like that. I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't completely know, because that doesn't feel right either, because they have the episode where they show where Butcher was for like a little bit, and it seems like it was super recent, because
right, yeah,
because it was directly at the end of season 1, and I guess maybe like a couple weeks passed and he's already back with the boys. Maybe. Because I don't think a year would have passed with him not being there. It seems a little odd.
It does. But, maybe. Actually, that makes more sense now that I think about it. I could be wrong then. What else?
I just wasn't sure if it was like a month or like 2 weeks.
I mean, it's
when they were in that
a long time.
Yeah, when they were in that basement, I was like, which is where they start.
Right, yeah.
I was like, how long has it been? But it hasn't been that long.
I like how it's a French gang. That's a really
I know.
twist.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like the Mexican cartel or some Italian mob. Like a French gang is really, really funny. Do you know how accurate it is to the source material? No?
I do not know.
Damn. I want to read them, but I also don't want to get it like ruined for me. Or not ruined, but like, I don't want to know what happens.
If I do read them, I'm going to treat it the same way I would with Umbrella Academy, which is like, just wait for the show to stop.
Right, yeah.
Finish, like, before I get into it. Or at least wait till it's like season 5 of The Boys.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then there's so much material that's probably already covered that you won't all read immediately, like,
yeah,
and get past whatever they're at.
Yeah, it's really good though. It's really enjoyable. Everything about it is it's basically what we expected.
All right.
Are we gonna get into some of what happens?
Let's get into some of what happens.
Okay, skip to 19 minutes and 30 seconds to avoid all the spoilers that we talk about. Thank you. when Homelander is he goes into what's her name's office and he opens the fridge.
Oh god, why is this the first thing we're talking about? It's
Grab-
like such a like. It's not even like a big detail.
and
It's
he
just something that
grabs
happens.
The bottle of milk. And he slurps it down. Well, he doesn't just slurp it down. He like. Oh, it's so.
He like Frenches
vile.
it. He French kisses.
Yeah.
The bottle of breast milk.
What I don't is does he have a milk fetish?
I think what it is that because they mentioned in the first season that he doesn't have parents.
Yeah, he's a test tube baby.
Yeah.
Because what's his name created him?
Yeah.
Dr. Wolf or whatever. Tom Wolf.
So I think it's because he didn't have a mom. He's like obsessed with it.
Yeah, so but he drinks the breast milk, and then later when he's at what's her name's house,
He's just drinking milk.
he like opens it and he sniffs it and he's like,
And it's like not breast milk. It's just cow's milk.
yeah,
like
it's regular milk or cow's milk, yeah. And he sniffs it and then he like slurps it down and he's like, oh, like, it's so gross. And then, yeah, I want to know what's up with that. But that's probably it. You're probably right. Or he has like a weird
yeah.
milk thing.
Well, I was talking to Simon about it, and I was thinking, you know what they could do since Dennis Quaid's son is in the show, right?
Yeah,
Jack Quaid is his name. He plays Huey.
Huey. That's I forgot his name.
I was like, they should bring on Dennis Quaid to play Homelander's genetic father, the guy that uses genes to create Homelander, because he's a test tube baby,
Right.
and be his like sort of biological father because he kind of looks like the guy who plays Homelander.
Oh, okay.
I was
yeah,
like,
that's
that
a
would
good
be
point.
super interesting, right?
Yeah, it'd be weird, but it'd be funny.
But yeah, it makes sense just because his son's already playing a character on the show. Like,
Yeah. But also, I mean, that wouldn't work with the story. Unless they did use some guy's DNA.
Well, it would make sense. Like,
I mean,
you
wouldn't it
need
make
somebody's DNA to
Yeah,
make.
wouldn't the scientist that was working on it just do that? Like, use his own DNA?
I don't know.
If I was a scientist and I was making a person out of a test tube, I would use my own DNA.
Yeah, that's the question though. They haven't really gone into any detail about what
That's true.
his DNA is made up
What
of. So
Homelander is.
yeah,
And Compound V, of course, that's the big
that's the
ticket
big
item.
Yeah, the big item.
Everyone's talking about it. What else? Stormfront is straight up a murderer.
Yeah, just like Homelander.
Yeah.
So at the end of that episode, I was like, okay, these guys, they're gonna fight at the end of the season. I already know it.
Yeah.
Because Homelander is just staring fucking daggers at her after that whole
And I
exchange.
think he's just gonna kill her.
I was talking to somebody about it. And it's like I feel like it's gonna go down like a God of War fight where the death is just so gruesome
Yeah.
when they
too.
fight.
He's not gonna just zap her or whatever with his laser eyes. He's probably
Yeah,
gonna
well, because she seems like she's pretty strong
tear
too.
her in half. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Or what if she? Okay, I'm not gonna get into how he'd kill her, but it'd be awesome. I definitely think that's gonna happen.
yeah, they're definitely like pitting them against each other. So
But she like kills that family.
I know
She kills the
she
dad.
like destroys the fucking apartment.
Yeah, she kills the dad, and the kids are like, "Dad!" And she's like, looks at them like, "Why are you screaming?" She doesn't say
Yeah.
it, but you could see it in her. Like that's her face, and then she kills the kids. And oh god,
It's crazy, like how many of the fucking Vought people are just complete
maniacs.
maniacs and villains. Like, oh man, the whole Black Noir thing.
Oh.
When he's killing the Arabic terrorists, soup
Yes.
terrorists, he fucking tears off his head and plays with the bunny rabbit with the kid. I was like, oh my god, this guy's a maniac.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then I thought it was hilarious.
When he finds out
the compound beat, he's crying. And the hallway is
He's
hilarious.
staring at like a picture of his parents or whatever.
Yeah.
That was so funny. What's his special power?
Seems like it's super strength or something like that because he fucking tears that guy's goddamn
yeah, and
head
also
off.
he takes the explosion and nothing really happens to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's mute.
That's what I was wondering though. It's like, what's his deal?
I mean, he's straight up a ripoff from the G.I. Joe guy.
Snake Eyes, yeah.
Snake Eyes, yeah.
But I think all the ripoffs are on purpose.
Yeah, Superman, Homelander,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Queen Maeve.
Yeah.
Stormfront is Storm
Or Thor.
or Thor.
Yeah. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a super epic season. I'm very excited for the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah, it's
I think it either comes out tomorrow night or Friday night.
well, it probably comes out like tomorrow 9 p.m.
Yeah. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah. I think what else? What else is spoilery? What's her name? Light girl? Annie?
Starlight?
Starlight. I forget.
Light
the names.
girl?
I mean, yeah, her character development is about as much, as what everyone expected. She's gonna keep helping Huey and, release the Compound V. Fast guy, A-Train.
That guy's gonna die.
He's gonna
from
have
a heart attack.
Yeah, he's just gonna have a heart attack. The other fast guy died, right, in first season.
Yeah, he has like a race against him, right?
Quick. What's his name?
I don't remember what his name was.
Fast Track. I don't know, some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I like the names. They're really creative. I mean,
There are
A-Train, that's really good.
There are some really creative names.
They're
They're very like purposefully like campy too, because
Yes,
they're like
which is
selling a
so
brand or
good.
whatever. It's awesome.
Okay, when the Deep, his gills are talking to him.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about the Deep in episode 3.
Patton Oswalt.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, the whale?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really
He makes
good.
like his heroic stance, and he's like, "Oh shit, they're gonna fucking
Yeah,
destroy
they're
this
not gonna
whale."
Stop. And they
It's like-
ram into a whale.
What I like about it is they show like how scary the Deep could be when you're like out on the ocean, like sort of like alone or whatever, when he's like messing with their boat. And then you also see how fucking useless he is when they fucking just ram into the whale. Like
That's like
he thinks he's making like his grand hero entrance, and he just gets fucked over.
that's the big critique of Aquaman.
Yeah.
Obviously. But,
Yeah.
that never happens.
It was.
I mean, if Aquaman's on land, like on a beach, he could just summon a bunch of crabs. Dude. That'd be terrifying.
well, he also has a trident and
Yeah,
strength.
and super strength and whatever the hell else.
Aquaman does.
Yeah, Jason Momoa or
He's got big muscles.
yeah, that's enough for me. Big muscles. Or have you seen you've seen the Justice League cartoon?
No, I have not.
Wow, you need to watch that. The Aquaman, I think it's on HBO Max. The Aquaman in that is like the best Aquaman. I think that's the one I'm talking about. I could be wrong. Anyways, what else from the boys is like big? Oh, the fucking Kimiko's brother,
Oh yeah,
Kenji.
guy died.
Yeah, that was sad, but his powers are cool.
His powers were
telekinesis.
cool.
It's interesting how he has like telekinesis, but only with his hands.
Yeah.
You'd think like you could just use your mind if you have telekinesis.
Yeah.
But you use your hands to like think of it, but he can only use his hands.
Yeah, his fucking hands get snapped off. That was
Yeah.
gruesome.
And then his head gets snapped off
Yeah, that too.
by a Stormfront.
So I mean, that's the first 3 episodes pretty much. I think we're done there. There's nothing else really.
Yeah.
I mean, Homelander's son. That's one too.
Right, yeah. Jimmy. That's not his name.
It's not his name. It's
Timmy.
Ryan or something.
Ryan,
like that.
right. Yeah, it was close.
But yeah, genetic. He's got his powers.
He's like,
That's
come
cool.
on, dude, fly. And he's like, I don't want. He shoves him off the roof.
That was
so
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, gee, like what a dick. Okay, obviously Homelander's a dick. That's the whole point. They're all dicks. They're all maniacs. That is the most realistic. Realistic. Like if there were superheroes, that the boys has it like on the tee. They're obviously all going to be dicks. It's going to be some massive company that allows for casualties and makes movies out of them and this and that, and they pretend to be America's heroes.
Yeah.
And they're all Jesus-y or whatever.
Yeah.
That is so accurate. It's honestly kind of like scary to think about how cruel our world actually is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough for spoilers.
Yeah. I guess we're done there.
1930. I'll remember that.
Well, I mean, you'll be listening.
Yeah.
To it, so.
Okay. Yeah. So The Boys is really good. Watch that if
Yeah.
you haven't already.
If you
It's
need
on
something to
Amazon
watch
Prime.
right now, definitely watch that.
The Boys.
Obviously. But yeah.
I'm on the 4th season of The Good Place.
That's the final one.
It is. It's not on Netflix, so I have.
You have to watch
on
it
my
online.
Plex server.
Oh. Yeah.
Um.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm like 3 episodes in. It's good.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's good. What else? What else am I watching?
The Dune trailer came out today.
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah. I've never seen Dune. Have you seen Dune?
No.
I mean, it's
I've
one of
never
those,
read
like,
it either.
old, cult classics where they thought. I know all about it. Where the director thought it was going to be the new Star Wars type because it was from like the 80s.
Directed by David Lynch.
Yes, David Lynch. He wanted his vision was like sort of like a more grungy, like darker Star Wars type.
Grounded.
Huh?
Grounded.
No, like grunge.
Yeah, like it's grounded.
Oh yeah. But like more like gruesome and shit. It's an alright movie from what I've heard. But it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
They're remaking it. People seem excited by the trailer.
The director attached is awesome.
Who's directing?
Denis Villeneuve. He did Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, okay.
Sicario, Prisoners, Enemy. He's in a lot. He's a great director.
Great. So potential.
Obviously, yeah.
Great potential for this movie.
Yeah.
Movies are starting. We talked about this. Movies are starting to play. I really, really, really want to watch Tenet so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go to a movie theater because that's asking for trouble.
Yeah, and it's like supposed to be seated in a movie theater, which also sucks.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan was like, "Yeah, you got to see this in a movie theater."
Oh, they have theaters with like private boxes.
I think they do. Yeah.
They do.
It's probably in Pasadena, like
I'll probably do that.
an hour drive or whatever.
We should do that. We should look into that.
Yeah.
We could all split a box.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. What other TV shows have I been? That's it. Good Place, Boys. Obviously, we've talked about Umbrella Academy.
You're just circling back, man.
Yeah.
Past episodes.
I like watched something and I was like, oh, talk about that, and I totally forgot. It doesn't matter. Today I tried the new Total War game, Troy.
Was it good?
It's good. The combat's good. I haven't in a while, so I lost like my third battle.
You were just
I didn't rage. I was just like, okay, I don't feel like doing this right now, and I went back to playing Skyrim. But it's fun. It's really interesting. It's kind of like, which game is it? I don't know. I haven't played
the Warhammer games.
I think so. You have a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing. So you have like.
Is he like his own unit?
Yeah. You have Agamemnon.
Warhammer.
I was playing as
Achilles.
Agamemnon. The other guy. All the Greek people, obviously. But it's like mythical. So what you could do is like. Huh?
Troy.
Yeah. So what you can do is like you can make like sacrifices to the gods, and then you get special powers or whatever. They're gonna make a DLC where you can play as the Amazons. That's coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw
you get that for free if you got the game for free through the Epic Store.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It looks like if I really sat down and sank the time into it, or if we played together,
you'd enjoy it.
It'd be fun. Yeah. That. I think they're doing a good job, but they're doing this thing where you know how it's like the little things are DLC now. Where it's like if you want blood and you're getting the game, you have to pay for it.
Yeah,
well,
they've always done
what they're
that.
doing. It's really annoying because
Yeah.
that's such a stupid.
They have a shitty like.
It's the
marketing ploy or whatever marketing strategy.
It's the production company.
Yeah.
Is it Creative Assembly develop it. It's Sega.
Yeah, it's Sega.
Bastards.
Their whole DLC like structure and how they do it
really
is
stupid.
really stupid and not consumer friendly at all.
No.
Everybody's got to take a page out of CD Projekt Red's book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking, I was just gonna say, you're really excited for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it comes out in a month.
News came out this week about it.
I did not see. What was it?
But basically, they
doubled down. They
doubled down
yeah,
on no DLC.
No,
it's gonna be the full game.
Yeah.
And that they're gonna have a multiplayer mode that's similar to GTA Online, where it's gonna come out. Yeah, where it's gonna come out like separately.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
now I like really want to get that game.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, I had just watched this trailer came out a while ago, but it's like the starting like things you can choose.
Right. Yeah.
Or it's like the backgrounds or whatever, like sort of class or whatever. It's gonna be hyped.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a good game. I mean, I don't expect anything bad out of CD Projekt Red.
No, I mean it looks amazing.
They've basically proved themselves worthy of good video games.
And I was, after watching Altered Carbon, especially season 1, because season 1 really leans into it, the cyberpunk like
Type S.
aspect of it got me so hyped.
They canceled Altered Carbon though.
Yeah, that got me disappointed, but the way season 1 leans into its more cyberpunk sort of aesthetic, I was like, oh man, this is what the game's going to be like, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna be epic. What is Cyberpunk like? Is it? It's not based on anything, right?
Yeah, it is.
What's it based on?
I think on a board game.
Really?
Yeah.
On a board game?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd have to look it up. I'm
There's
gonna look
probably
it
a
up
lot
right
of
now.
creative, fucking things taken, to flesh out some sort of lore or whatever. Because there's no way you could get a lot of lore from a board game other than like obviously D&D or whatever. Because that's meant to be like a massive lore
Yeah.
fucking thing. Speaking of D&D, we started our own D&D campaign with our friends.
Yes, we did.
My character is basically just me, but a sorcerer or a human. It's fun. D&D's fun. D&D is like such an interesting thing where you like, if you've never done it or you didn't like grow up doing it, or like you didn't grow up around it, you kind of think it's like nerd shit.
Yeah.
Like super nerd shit. But when you're actually doing it, like it's just fun. It's like playing any other board game, but with a lot more creative and imagination going into it. Are you looking up the...
Yeah, speaking of which, Cyberpunk itself is originally a tabletop role-playing game.
Oh, okay. So it's like D&D.
Exactly, yeah, which is what 2077 is being based off of. It's getting adapted from that.
Huh. I wonder why they picked 2077 as the year. That's always the year.
Tell you.
In Fallout, it's October 1st, October whatever 2077 when the nukes fell, and
Yeah.
something else 2077 is an important year, and now Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
Do you think we'll have cybernetics in 2077?
maybe.
Yeah, I've had this
I
conversation.
think we'll have cybernetics maybe even a little bit sooner than that.
I think I don't know. I
Very
don't know
rudimentary.
if we've said this on.
I mean, right now we have rudimentary cyber.
That's true. There are like ear implants and shit you can get if you're deaf.
Not only that, but like prosthetics are starting to,
Yeah, that's true. They're
like,
trying-
evolve.
They're starting to get a lot better.
yeah.
People have like robot arms.
Like eventually people will have. Eventually, I'll get my arm replaced, and it's just gonna be a steel arm.
I was gonna say, would you do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
If
I
I
would
could
totally
get,
do that.
if I could get like a steel arm,
Or whatever. Yeah, 100%.
not to like I do it on my left arm, and then get an implant, so it means it makes me ambidextrous.
That's what you want.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
that's
it'd be
kind of
made out of steel too, so I could do a big punch.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we're alive and I'm not like a million years old.
You're gonna be 90 and you're just made out of steel.
Yeah. No, if we're alive and the technology is perfected, I will totally get cybernetic enhancements. I will get like you said, a cool arm or whatever. Probably like a bionic eye, so I could like scan things or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck, I don't know. Whatever they make. Elon Musk is doing that implant.
The music thing, yeah.
That's stupid.
But
Elon-
it steps in that direction. It's
steps
still
in the
really
direction.
cool.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get like
Legs.
so I could like
Run real
super
fast.
fast or like do big jumps or like
Yeah.
shoot off into space. You think
You can get enhanced combat arms, so they already know how to do boxing or like some sort of martial art, and they're super accurate with a gun.
they just focus?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Imagine like what would warfare be like at some point if we're all just like if all the soldiers are just like,
Cyber
basically
warfare.
robots. Yeah, we shoot lasers and shit. I mean, we're working on that.
I meant more cyber like hacking.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
You
already
see, you got
the
a
case.
guy with the cool wraparound shades, and he's just like typing with like two fingers both hands on two keyboards.
Oh, you know what? They'll eventually get cybernetic and
Getting it to the
have multiple
mainframe.
arms.
Yeah, that
So it'd
too.
be like four-armed guys, like
You can be
running
like
in and
forearms from Ben 10.
tearing people apart. Yeah, or what's his name from Mortal Kombat?
That one guy who gets punched in the balls by Johnny Cage in the movie. you not seen the movie?
Yes, no, of course I've seen the movie. Yeah. What's his name? Go back.
Goro.
Goro, yes.
Absolutely Goro.
I was close. And then there's the tiger one.
I don't know.
He shoots fire.
Name. I don't know that guy's name.
Okay. Well. Anyways, yeah, I think cybernetic enhancements would obviously be awesome. We'll probably not be around for that.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Here's hoping we are.
Yeah. Because I want that arm.
Definitely.
It'll probably be super boring, if I'm being honest.
Why?
Because that's how real life technology is.
It's true, but like...
Because, like, okay, now, when you watched... What movie was it? Oh, okay. Do you remember when you were a kid and you watched Spy Kids on the Disney Channel?
Yeah.
And they had those glasses that they could, like, see shit. Tell me when Google Glass was first announced, you didn't think of that.
What, think of Spy Kids?
Or, like, something like that, where, like, oh, dude, a computer, like, always in front of my eye, like, that'd be awesome. And Google Glass was so bad, Google decided to stop They were like, okay, we're dropping this project.
I mean,
It was so boring.
Obviously, I thought of it, but at the same time, when they showed their videos of it being used, I was like, this is fucking dumb, and this isn't what people had in mind.
Yeah, it's useless.
Because you had to go, Google Glass, fucking look up, fucking call Eamon or whatever. It's like the Eric Andre bit where he has keyboards strapped to him, and he's like, show me naked pictures of this lady or whatever. Like,
Google,
it's the same.
Do X-ray.
Do X-ray.
Sure, you have a bit of shit in your testicle.
Yeah, see?
What a great bit.
Yeah.
No, but
that's exactly what it felt like. I was like, this is stupid.
But then people just gave up on glasses computers. I just did a thing with my fingers to make glasses around my eyes. Well, not really. There is a company that's working on like a contact lens that's like a little thing that connects to your phone. That'd be cool, but also like I don't know if I'd wear that. It's a little too close for comfort. But I was just saying earlier that I'd chop my arm off and get a robot arm, so maybe I'm just an idiot.
If Google just took a different route, they could totally do it.
I think if I could just put Google in my head, then I'd be cool. I'd be cool with that. Just put a little Google chip in my brain, and I could just always know anything.
Whoa. Look, in the corporate dystopian future of 2077, when you've got your cybernetic arms, it's going to be cool, and it's not going to be boring, all right? Because you're going to be fighting the power.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be the power.
You're going to be rising up against those corporations.
I think I'll be
Catch me on the streets as an 80-year-old man with a full metal body and an old man head.
Just beating the shit out.
Yeah.
Would you do that? Would you just chop your head off and put it on a robot body?
No, probably not.
You'd be like...
Just the legs and the arms. Keep the torso. RoboCop? Are you talking about RoboCop?
No, that's not what RoboCop is. It's his torso.
Oh, his head's on there too.
No, I know, but like, they didn't just cut his head clean off and stick it on a robot body.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody.
Thinking
character.
of some fucking.
I'm thinking of some Fallout shit.
You're thinking of the fish guy in Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, no, but yes. Also.
It's like the inverse.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what about
AJ Carmichael?
What about like
That's his name.
cybernetically enhanced war apes, war gorillas?
And they're intelligent too. They
Yeah.
get the cybernetic enhancement that means you can fucking talk to a gorilla.
And then they all have British accents.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Get in there and kill him. And the ape's out. And he goes, "Brr." Oh, it could be
Like Winston. Beat you to it.
No, I was gonna say Gorilla Grodd, but yeah, like Winston.
Fuck Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd is so much cooler than Winston.
No.
Okay, all right.
Gorilla Grodd goes, Barack Obama. I'm here to kill you. Gorilla Grodd's fucking dumb, all right?
Gorilla Grodd is not from that TV show. You know that, right?
He's from Legends of Tomorrow.
No, he's not. Well,
He's a comic book character.
Yeah.
I know that. He's a Flash villain. He's fucking dumb, right?
No, he's not. He's just a villain. Usually, he's a Batman villain too.
No, he's usually a Flash villain.
No, he's both.
No, I gotta look it up. I know this isn't correct.
They just share villains. Okay, whatever.
No.
Yes, and then he, in some of the continuities, he like creates this invisible like gorilla town or whatever, and they're all like smart, and then they wage war on the people. It's good.
Primarily as an enemy of the Flash.
Okay, cool. You're right, but he's still better than Winston. Winston's just a nerd.
No, Winston's
Did
cool,
somebody
man.
say
He's
peanut
like,
butter?
I am not a monkey.
No, I don't want a banana. Funny, dude.
He's awesome. Shut
Gorilla
up.
Grodd has telekinesis, dude.
Yeah,
Winston just has
but he's
zap
fucking
gun
dumb.
and
He lives in Gorilla City. It's fucking dumb.
what do you mean it's fucking dumb?
It's dumb. You know, it's like how are you a comic book writer and you're like, I need a villain. He's a gorilla. And he's got telekinesis. All right, maybe that's a cool basis for something. Where does he live? Gorilla City. Like, you couldn't think of anything better. Like,
What
I
would
don't
they
have
have named
I would
it?
have a problem with Gorilla Grodd. I don't know, some stupid made up shit. Like, I don't know, Themyscira. That's made up.
No, it's not. That's a Greek myth.
Whatever. You could draw from that. Draw from some myth about gorillas.
I don't think there is one.
A myth about a gorilla?
No, because you have European dragons and like Chinese dragons or East Asian dragons, and then you have like the unicorn and the whatever, mythical creatures that are like sort of based in real creatures.
Yeah. There's not a gorilla one?
There's no like popular mythical creature that's based off of a gorilla. You ever think of that? You know what?
There probably is one.
There probably is in like some African tribes,
I don't know.
but like we wouldn't know
No, we
Because-
wouldn't. But
because
still,
we're taught about the Greek
still.
gods or whatever.
Still, cool basis for a character. You're right. There's no denying it. A gorilla with telekinesis, like, it's kind of cool. But why Gorilla City? Like, that's just so lazy. Comic book writers are very lazy. That's just a thing.
Of course they are, dude. It was like the 1960s.
That's not when. I don't think that's when Gorilla Grodd was invented, though. You'd have to look it up.
no,
You'd
I
have to
didn't.
verify that. But like, let's come up with a superhero.
Grodd.
He's a man
And
who
he's
dresses in a bat suit. Batman.
Really, Garrett? You're mocking Batman?
I'm mocking
1959.
the people who invented Batman.
First of all, 1959. So
Sure, whatever. That doesn't mean my point does not stand. Look,
Think about it.
Batman's name is very lazy, the same way Spider-Man's name is lazy. It doesn't mean they're not awesome
and
characters.
Iron Man and
Yeah,
Superman.
you're just adding something to man.
In 2009, Gorilla Grodd was ranked IGN's 35th greatest comic book villain of all time. I want to read that list, see how shitty it is.
Yeah.
Number one is like the Joker.
Obviously,
Yeah.
but like 35? How many? I don't know.
Da-da-da. Yeah,
don't
Gorilla
know.
City.
See? Gorilla City.
Come on, Gorilla City, that's really good.
It's not good.
Is Dark Side a cool creative name because it's spelt weird? SEID instead of
I know how it's spelled.
informing the listeners if they don't know.
Oh yeah. It could. I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, wow, I have the entire list of the fictional cities from the DC universe.
Like Brainiac, he's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, he's an alien AI that is hell bent on taking over Earth.
Yeah,
he's
he's-
from Krypton. He was made on Krypton.
Yeah, he's cool. I know
Yeah.
he's a cool villain, but his name's Brainiac.
What else would you call
Tell
him?
me that's not a lame name.
That's a fitting name.
Sure, it's fitting, but don't tell me it's not lame. Brainiac.
It's okay. You need to think about it in the context that a character like this has never ever existed, and it's the first time they're coming up with it.
Yeah, sure.
So it makes sense. They're not going to change Gorilla Grodd to
No, I know they're not going to change
Monkey
it.
Mandius.
I see Monkey Mandius. That's better. But still, like,
Then he'd have to be a monkey, not a gorilla.
yeah, I know. Gorilla Mandius. Who cares? But just like Brainiac, you're a Brainiac.
That's offensive. What? I don't see your what. Okay, because like Ultron, he's the Marvel equivalent. That's a cool name.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I like Brainiac.
no,
fits.
I do not have a problem with Brainiac. I've heard he's a really good villain,
He's a great villain.
but that's his name, Brainiac. It's a little lame. Like, there's some great.
I mean,
there's
you know
some
what?
great villain names in DC. I'm not denied that, but Brainiac,
I think.
like, come on.
I think in the context that he was like this made on Krypton and he was an AI or whatever.
Like, why doesn't he have a Kryptonian
yeah,
sort of
like
name?
Kal-El or Jor-El. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Some
Or
weird.
What's his name? The villain.
Zod.
Zod, yeah. Gorilla Zod.
Gorilla Zod. That's what I mean. He's Kryptonian, but like
A gorilla.
we're just gonna give him an English like weird nerd name.
Well, you know what? I think in the context, Brainiac is like what the humans dub him. Or he
Yeah.
comes and he goes, I am Brainiac.
If he does that, that's stupid. If he named himself Brainiac, he's a shitty AI.
Okay. Fair enough.
Superman was like, oh look, it's fucking Glipglorp or whatever. His fucking Kryptonian name would be. That'd be cool.
He's like, no, I'm Brainiac now. And Superman's like, fuck you. And he shoots him.
yeah.
Just shoots him with a gun.
Just shoots him with a gun. Doesn't even use any of his powers.
Who else has a stupid name? Two-Face? Are you going to bash on Two-Face now? Because it's a boring name.
No, Two-Face, the thing with Two-Face, though,
Clayface?
it's just a play on what he is, which is kind of cool. Like, Brainiac is an AI, whatever, but Two-Face literally has two faces.
Your point doesn't make sense.
I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
I don't have a problem with Two-Face, though.
Let's think of a different one that. What about Man-Bat?
That's dumb.
I will give you that. It is dumb.
It's
But
dumb,
What else? What
but
they
it's
have
more
called him,
fitting
the
because he's
werebat?
literally a man-bat.
Yeah. He couldn't be a werebat because he's always a big bat.
Yeah,
Mr. Freeze.
that's dumb.
Captain Cold.
Also dumb.
Captain Boomerang.
Also, Captain Cold, the donkey makes fun of him in the Injustice 2 video. Of
course he
fucking
does.
Snart.
Yeah.
His name's Snart.
Yeah. I know.
Whatever. Captain Boomerang, dumb name. Still dumb.
The Flash.
That's good. The Flash is fine.
Wonder Woman.
Fine as well. They're the names that are like very 1950s, but you can still say without being like, oh, that's kind of dumb. Like the Flash. It's because he's like that. He's literally the Flash.
What about Ultraman?
Ultraman? I don't know enough about Ultraman. Still dumb because there's already a Superman.
Yeah, that
It's
is-
just like, what's something like Super? Ultra.
Write that down.
Ultraman.
Write that down. Get that to Jim. You're hired. Or fucking give him a raise.
Like, think about Booster Gold is cool because it's more unique than most of the other names.
Yeah, but he's also a nerd from the 25th century or whatever.
Yeah.
Green Lantern's cool.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's what he uses. He's part of the Green Lantern Corps, too.
Yeah, well, not the original one.
Yeah. I mean, there's two different ones, but whatever.
What else? What else is a stupid name? We're just sticking to
Like,
DC.
think Captain. Oh, I was gonna say Captain America. That's pretty dumb, but
Yeah,
like it was
gonna
made
say
in the
we should switch
1940s, so
to Marvel as well. Iron Man.
it's just
like Batman or Superman. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
whatever.
it's whatever. It exists. It's been
What
around
would you
for a
call
billion
Batman
years.
other than Batman?
I don't know. The Dark Knight. That's literally what they call him in Christopher Nolan's trilogy.
Well, no, that's what they call him anyways. But
Yeah,
that's not his
The
name.
Caped
That's
Crusader.
his moniker.
I know, but still.
You know, the Dark Knight and the Boy Wonder. That's Robin.
Yeah.
Or the Boy Scout. That's Superman. Okay, Captain Marvel was a cool name for Shazam
Until Captain Marvel.
until Marvel took the rights for Captain Marvel back.
Yeah,
Now Shazam is not the right name because that's the name of the wizard.
yeah,
So it doesn't make sense.
yeah. Stupid. Yeah.
No, Captain Marvel is also like, okay, wow, Captain, Captain Cool. That's instead of Captain Cold. No, what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Clayface?
I thought we were on Marvel.
Oh, we're doing everything now. Marvel, okay. Thor, oh.
Thor is literally the name
Yeah,
of a
Thor is
god, so
literally the
whatever.
name, yeah. The Hulk, that's good.
Yeah.
Black Widow, she's not even a superhero. She's just a cool person.
Yeah.
She knows martial arts.
It's not bad either.
It's not bad, no. It's a good name. It's a good
Hawkeye, that's good.
Hawkeye, yeah, he shoots arrows. Black Panther.
But like,
Rip.
think about Hawkeye, and who cares about which character is better? But Hawkeye and Green Arrow.
Yeah, Hawkeye's a cooler name.
Yeah.
Green Arrow's a cooler character.
Yeah. You see what's going on here? You see it, right?
Yeah, I see it. But the point of Green Arrow, it's like, oh, he's like Robin Hood, but instead of using the name Robin Hood, it's Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But they obviously should have came up with a better name.
Yeah.
Because, like,
But it was the 1950s, so it's like
what would Green Arrow's name be?
I don't know.
Bullseye.
Yeah, something like that. I don't
Well,
know.
they have Deadshot. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Um,
Deathstroke, also good.
Deathstroke. Deadpool. Hush. Good names.
Yeah.
The Riddler. That's a good name. And especially his real name is Edward E. Nigma.
That's horrible.
His middle name is E.
I
and
know.
His last name is Nigma.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, it's very 1950s.
Yeah, it's absolutely excellent. And then Batman, in the Arkham game, he goes Nigma, which is very close.
But it's like at the same time, it's like I had something else. It's very campy, which isn't always a bad
Which is
thing.
great. I love the campiness.
It can be pretty bad though.
Of course, the campiness can be bad, like Big Wheel.
Yeah. Think about Big Wheel.
Okay, what about Killer Croc?
It's fine.
Yeah,
King Shark, that's fine.
descriptive
Yeah.
with a twist. It's not like Big Crocodile.
Yeah. Like imagine if they just went with Big Crocodile. Like they could have done that. They were that lazy in the 50s.
That's true. Or like instead of King Shark, it's Shark Man,
Yeah.
which probably exists. What about Polka Dot Man?
It's fitting. I mean, he is literally the polka dot man.
Yeah. Poison Ivy. That's good. It's
Yeah.
very descriptive.
Yeah.
It's an actual plant, but also she's a plant person.
So yeah, circling back to Two-Face. The thing about Two-Face is I like how they do it in the Nolan trilogy, where
He's burnt to a crisp.
no, Harvey Dent's like, because Commissioner Gordon visits him when he's in the hospital after he gets his face burnt.
Right.
He's like, "What do they call me down at the DA's office?" He's like, "I don't want to say it." That's Gordon. He's like, "Say it."
Yeah,
He's like,
Two-Face.
Harvey Two-Face.
Ooh.
Like
He sticks with
it fits within like what it is. Like
It fits
that's why it's like good.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting because he's literally Two-Faced, but he's also actually Two-Faced. Like, you'd call someone Two-Faced. I mean, great writing.
Yeah.
You can't, although the names are stupid, the writing is excellent.
Yeah.
The Joker.
And what do you think? Do you think the new Batman's gonna be better than the Dark Knight, which is obviously the tip top, the highest bar you can set for Batman right
I don't know
now?
about better, but I think it'll be good. I can't say it'll be just as good.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
No, I agree.
But there is a very slim chance that it'll be better.
Yeah. Dark Knight is.
And plus, it's the first movie.
Yeah.
We had Batman Begins, which is a good movie.
Yeah.
But
Really
the
good.
Dark Knight was just like excellent
Masterpiece.
cinema. Yeah. So this is just the first one, the Batman or whatever it's called, the Batman. So
Yeah.
the next one,
Will it be the Dark Knight? Who knows?
what if they just call it the Dark Knight? That'd be cool. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
What would
Dark
the-
Knight though, easily one of my 5 favorite movies ever.
I tried catching that bug. I didn't catch it. Yeah, Dark Knight. I mean, obviously it's in like everyone's top 10.
Everyone's. Some
Okay,
people don't like Batman even. Like you.
I love Batman.
You hate him.
Okay.
That Batman shirt had a hole in it. That's how I know. You're not wearing it right now.
It sure
It was
does.
all faded and gross.
Because it's like older than me.
It was the color of poop.
It's gray. You have gray
I thought
shits?
it was brown.
No. What are you having? Gray shits?
No. No, I promise.
Ghoul shits? That's the color of zombie shits is gray. Or
Yeah.
a vampire.
Like Solomon Grundy.
That's a good name, but that's from something, isn't it?
I don't know.
Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, married on Tuesday. No, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, died on Thursday, buried on Friday, something on Saturday, resurrected on Sunday. You know the poem?
I do know the poem, but I've never read it before.
Okay. Well, all right, I still think Gorilla Grodd is a fine name. I still think Brainiac.
Do you stand by it?
Yeah, I stand by Gorilla City being okay because
Okay, you know Gorilla City is not okay. You could just make up a better name than Gorilla fucking City.
what about if it was Gorilla Town?
What if
Gorillaton.
what if
That's good.
they make a human character or whatever and they go, he lives in Human City.
I would honestly be completely okay with that. Do you know why? because it's obvious.
You could be okay with it. It's just dumb. That's my point.
But if they did Human City, it's obvious that they're making a joke.
Yeah.
Gorilla City, okay, obviously it's dumb because it's uncreative, but
It's not about it being not creative.
how
it's
would
just
they have
lazy.
made up? Like, what would they have?
They made up Krypton.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Gorilla City.
They made up Gotham, Metropolis.
Gotham's a real place.
In real life.
There's multiple cities called Gotham. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
Metropolis was the generic name.
Yeah, but it's like iconic now. That's the thing.
Now it's iconic to Superman, but at that point it was generic. Like,
Well, yeah, a city is a metropolis.
A city, yeah. What? Where's the Flash from?
Flashtown.
No. Okay, Gorilla City, sure, whatever. I think Brainiac's fine. I don't know what your deal with
Brainiac. No, I'm saying Brainiac is fine. It's just like he is Kryptonian. Like you couldn't have thought of like.
Like I said, I think that's the like human name.
Yeah.
He probably has a Kryptonian name like Goobgab or something. You know. I'm telling you, he has a Kryptonian name. Yes, Vril Dox.
Vril Dox.
Yeah. Oh, he's not a Kryptonian. He's a species. He's a Koluan from the planet Kolu. Oh, what? I thought it was like, or Byrak or Yod Kolu. Wait, what? Oh shit! Yeah. Wow. This is like. Oh, I thought Brainiac was just an AI made on Krypton. Well, it goes to show how much I know about Superman lore. Anyways, yeah, he's got a real name, Vril Dox. That's his alter ego. Look at him. That's, he's
That's
green.
Brainiac.
What about Martian Manhunter? Is that a boring name?
It's a little bit boring, yeah. Manhunter.
I think if it was just Manhunter, it'd be cooler.
Yeah.
But, they had to really emphasize that he's Martian.
Yeah.
He's the last Martian.
Even though he's green and he's allergic to fire.
He's not allergic to fire.
That's his weakness, though.
Yeah, it is. But, like, everything else, he could just kind of fade through.
Yeah.
I love the idea of Martian Manhunter just fading through and just dissolving and flying away.
What I love about
bug.
Martian Manhunter's name is that it's like John something. But
It's
with
John Jones, but with a D apostrophe. So it's
Yeah.
John Jones. There's like a bit of a D sound at the beginning. But that's
the
it.
apostrophe. It's funny.
Yeah, they obviously.
It's like J apostrophe O-N.
No, it's D apostrophe J.
Oh,
I think.
I don't know.
But it doesn't matter. Yeah, they were like, okay, what's his name? John Jones, but he's Martian. Apostrophes.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom, that's it. There's there's Kal-El, Jor-El. Those are like, they came up with that. They sat down and came up with that. Eventually, Superman at first was just, he leaps tall bounds or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You ever seen the Superman cartoon from the 40s?
No. Why would I ever watch that?
No. It's one of those things, because you've seen like old animation where it looks really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like Johnny Quest, or like the original Scooby-Doo. That's probably what you're going.
Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, the Hanna-Barbera shit. No. The Superman cartoon from the 40s is like really, really good animation.
Really?
Yeah, that's what's so. Imagine like Cuphead type, but like
Ever heard of Cuphead, old man?
yeah, but like Superman and whatever, and it like looks really good, and it's straight up from the 40s. I think it's somewhere on like Amazon Video or maybe the DC
Interesting.
thing. But anyways, yeah, comic book stuff is very interesting when you die. We've talked about comic books,
Of course we have.
and now we're back. Gorilla City,
Yeah.
Gorillaville. Is that better or worse?
I don't know. Why does it have to have gorilla in it? That's my whole point. Like, it doesn't need
Because
the gorilla.
his name is Gorilla Grodd.
I know, but like, just think of like an actual name. Does it why does it need gorilla? Just because his name's Gorilla Grodd doesn't mean there has to be a
what
gorilla
about
city.
Grodtown or Grodton
I don't know,
or
man.
Grodland? That's good. Grodland.
Someone came up with fucking Minas Tirith. J.R.R. Tolkien came up with Minas Tirith. That's what I'm saying. Like, think of like a fantastical name.
You're Tamriel.
Yeah, exactly.
Skyrim, Morrowind.
Yeah,
Oblivion.
somebody came up with that.
Yeah, obviously.
Imagine if instead of Tamriel it was Gorilla Land,
No, it was
or instead of like
Middle Earth. It was. I mean, Middle Earth is not that creative of a name.
yeah, no, it's not. But like whatever.
Groningrad. It's a Soviet.
Yeah, it's Soviet.
What's Russian? Grad just means city or place. Okay. All right. I'll think of a name. I'll think of a better name, and I'll email the president of DC.
Hey, you're typing it up. Hey, DC, Gorilla City's fucking lazy.
Yeah, change the name. You dumb fucks. Obviously, everyone that wrote that's dead now,
Yeah,
or maybe like 90.
yeah.
They're gonna listen to this and write a strongly worded letter to me.
Or they're gonna listen to it and have a heart attack, and we cause the
Yeah,
death.
they get so angry. Not my Gorilla City. Keels over and dies. In the last episode, Garrett shot me.
Have you recovered?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
All right, good. But no, like, just the whole naming thing. It's just just so funny
You know
to
how
me.
hard it is to come up with names?
No, you're right. Like, I'm not like, just listen to me.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just funny how it's like, you either add something before man, or you say the blank.
Yeah.
So it's like the Joker or Batman. It's just funny to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
they couldn't.
Like I just think it's funny. Like names are obviously very hard to come up with. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, no, I get you. You have a point. You're completely correct.
Yeah.
But
it's just funny to me. That's it.
If comic book creators sat down and decided to change everyone's name, honestly, I'd probably be cool with it.
Yeah.
Except for Batman.
I'm not saying they should. I mean, you should just
You should
honestly
just leave
like
it,
you should just
obviously.
leave it because
Yeah,
they're
because
iconic. But
it
like
make things so complicated. Because like, oh, Gooberbub used to be
It's-
Superman or Batman. You know.
yeah, it's just funny to me that in the 50s, like you can imagine Stan Lee, he's like, let's make Spider-Man, you know, that sort of thing. Like it's just very.
I
like,
bet there was another guy in the room going, "You can't come up with anything better."
I bet there was a guy in every single one.
Yeah,
of those rooms.
every single one. You know, Jack Kirby and then the other guys like, you know, it's Batman, and they're like,
Bob Kane.
yeah, Bob Kane, yeah, and then they're like, Batman, yeah. What about like the Bat or you know,
Yeah, yeah.
Paddington
Battington. Yeah.
or yeah, the Dark Knight. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just funny to me how
Or it's Doctor.
it's just the mindset of the kooky 50s.
Yeah, yeah, or it's Doctor something or Mister something.
Yeah, Mr. Something,
or
Doctor
Mrs.
something,
or Captain whatever.
something woman.
Yeah, something woman, or you know.
I mean, that's basically the fucking template.
Yeah, the reason why the boys' characters, you know, they have Homelander and Stormfront and all that is because by the time the boys was written, which was probably like I think in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
everyone ever had already had this conversation.
Yeah.
Right? They already thought about it. Same thing goes with the same. Well, actually, X-Men is different. The X-Men, they all have
Yeah.
really creative
Yeah,
names.
exactly.
Storm, Cyclops, Wolverine, Beast. Well, actually, Beast isn't so creative.
But it's like
Nightcrawler-
it's a part of their identity,
Yeah,
though, which
yeah.
is what makes it special.
Nightcrawler. I'm trying to think of all the X-Men. Colossus.
Yeah.
But,
Or you got or you look at it from a different angle, like Umbrella Academy.
or they're just numbers.
Yeah, but there's like context to it.
Yeah. Okay, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, there's context behind number 1 through 7.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing.
Number 7. I think that's what I'm gonna do with my kids.
Yeah. You failed me for the last time, number 1.
Slap them.
Yeah.
Well, it was a blast.
It was a blast. I'm glad we had this conversation.
And
To anybody making a comic book out there, fuck you.
If anyone's making a comic book out there and you're having a really hard time with the names, hit us up.
Yeah. We'll just add something before man or woman.
Okay, Garrett will do that.
Yeah.
And I'll make a good name.
And if you need a city name, just take a word and put it before city.
You know.
Human City. There you go. I already did it for you guys.
If I ever found a city,
it's going to be Human City?
it's going to be Humanton.
Humanton?
But spelled Humantown.
Yeah. Think about the Greendale humans.
Yeah. When I first watched Community and that happened, I was laughing so hard I paused the show. It was like such a good
As soon as the dean unveils the mascot, I lost
the mascot
it.
is
It's fucking cursed.
ridiculously hilarious. Dan Harmon is really funny. He's a really funny
he's
guy.
hilarious. He's awesome.
Yeah. You know, now he's writing the most epic show ever, Rick and Morty. You know, some of our listeners.
Well, he's doing something new now
because they don't have the IQ.
He's doing something new now. Nice joke. But well, apparently the Community movie is happening.
The what movie?
The Community movie is happening.
Oh yeah.
Come on, 6 seasons of the movie.
Yeah, I know the joke.
It'll fulfill the prophecy. If it's good, I mean,
they'd have to get everyone.
well, that's.
What about Chevy?
I don't know. He's dead. He's actually dead.
Chevy Chase is not dead.
No, the character of Pierce is dead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is
No, not
dead.
Chevy Chase. What the hell? No, but all the people are behind it. Dan Harmon's behind it. Like Yvette Nicole Brown tweeted or said that it was happening.
Yeah,
so that means
he's down.
So that means they probably have Donald Glover. I mean, it's probably gonna be good because
Yeah, and like Dan
Harmon
Harmon and Gillian Jacobs and
yeah,
what's his name?
fucking Jeff,
Yeah, what's the actor?
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. I mean, they have nothing else to do.
Nobody has anything else to do right now.
No. I mean, they will never have anything else to do. Actually, no. Just don't do that. Mike's will pick it up. Stop, fucker. Well, no.
They're all in TV shows.
They're all on
Various
TV
TV shows.
Joel McHale had his own show on Netflix, The Joel McHale Show.
Yeah,
And then they pulled it.
he has a
'cause
podcast now.
He has a podcast. Him and
Ken Jeong.
Ken Jeong.
They're all doing something.
Yeah. Danny
But yeah,
Pudi, I think, went back to doing
Community
stand-up.
movie.
Well, we'll
See you on
the
next
one.
week. Yeah. Bye bye. So long. See you in Gorilla City. Boom, bitch.
Cut.